Hello everyone, welcome back to the new video. So in this video we are going to see how you can get a start with the Linux command. So I am the software engineer currently working at PayPal. So first let's understand about the background of the Linux. Linux is basically the open source operating system. So in the open source software anyone can contribute. We can make our own version of the software itself. This is just a very brief introduction of what open source is. Like Windows, so Linux is also perform the operation where the user can execute their operations and can perform the task. What happens, Windows as a paid version where we can use the operating system, and most of the servers all around the world are using the Linux operating system because Linux is the fast and the secure, free and the open source operating system. So that's why the most of the servers prefer to use the Linux as the operating system. So why to learn Linux? Because when we work on any application, so these has been deployed over the server, and most of the times we have to log in into the server and try to execute the operations, because when we go into the company we need to know how to use the server and how to run the basic commands. In the Linux most of the operations are being executed using the command line interface. Command line which gives you the terminal in which you execute the command and give those commands to the operating system. Operating system will execute those commands and give you the output. Same as you do the operations using the graphic user interface with the help of the mouse and the keyboard. Suppose you wanted to copy one file from one location to the another, you just drag and drop. So the same operation that you do in the Windows, you can still do the same operations in the Linux also, but with the command line interface it is very powerful tool. You can do the multiple operations at the same time. Suppose if you wanted to copy the multiple files which are present at the different locations into the same destination, so you need to manually go to the each of the location and then try to paste onto the same destination. But in the Linux you could write on your own command and it could do the operations in just seconds. This is the power of the command line interface. So in this video we are going to get a start with the some of the basic Linux command which you are required to learn, and this is just the initial steps. So these basics command could be used in your own custom commands which you can create. So without any further delay, let's start this. So this is the terminal as you can see on the screen, and search the terminal in the application to open this terminal. So first command is basically the ls command. Ls command is used to list all the files which are present in this directory. So if you say ls, it will going to show you all the files which are present in this directory. There might be certain files which are hidden in this particular directory, which you need to know it later point of time. Suppose in the Mac there is .m2 folder which has been created to get all the Git repository to maintain it locally. So it is going to store in .m2 folder. So if you say lsa, so it will shows all the files which are hidden. So as you can see now in this same particular directory I am getting the multiple files with the help of the dot. So as you can see on the screen, so two files which are being shown over there which has the name of the dot and the double dot. What does this mean? So inside a particular directory, so you will be seeing this one dot basically signifies that particular same directory. If you will go to this cd means change directory. If you wanted to go to a particular location you can use this command. If I say cd dot, so this particular dot is basically the present working directory in which I am currently inside. So if I say cd dot and still do ls, so it will still show me the same location. How to see what is the location of the current directory? You can do the pwd, which is called the present working directory. So this command is used to show what is the location of the directory. Let me do again cd dot, then we'll do pwd. It will still show me the same location in which I am currently in. There is one more file which is present inside it, which is the double dot. Double dot shows its parent location. So parent location is basically the users and its child location is the r/wash name. So if I do cd double dot, it will go to its previous location. If I do pwd, it will show me the users. Inside also it also contains the two folder, one is dot, one is double dot. So every directory in the Linux contains the two folder by default. One is dot second is double dot, and both these are hidden. So these are not the folders but just a files which shows the these you can consider as the default files which has already been configured to the its parent location and its current location. So if I do cd dot, it is still in its current location. If I do cd dot dot, it will go to its root location. Now we come back to the its so we can use the same command cd, which is the chain directory. I will say user. So one more point to add here is that if you are writing any command, you can press the tab key over there to list all the files that you wanted to write after it, or it is just basically the auto completion tab. If you're trying to write the library, if you wanted to go inside the library, you need to do the L there, because there is only one directory which is present and started with the L. So if you, after writing the L, if you press the tab key, it will just auto complete the location. The next command we are going to learn is basically the mkdir, which is the make directory. So if you wanted to create any folder similar to you are doing in the Windows, like create new folder, so you can do with the help of the mkdir command. If I wanted to create a new folder, suppose CS style, then I can just write mkdir CS style, it will create me a folder, and if I do ls, it will show me that CS style has already been created. If I wanted to create a file instead of the folder, how you can create that? So I will do touch is the command you use to create the file. If I wanted to create any CSV file, so what I will do, I will create temp.csv. So now it will create me the CSV file. So this is how you could create the files and the folders in the Linux using the command line. So third command is useful if you wanted to delete the file. So you can use the rm command, which is the remove command. Remove command, it can remove the folders as well as it can remove the folders as well as the files. So if I wanted to remove temp.csv, so it will remove that. If I do ls, now the temp has already been deleted from there. If I wanted to remove the folder which I have earlier created, which is the CS style, it will not delete that, because CS style is a directory. There might be the different files present inside the CS style, so it cannot delete that. We have to recursively delete all the files which are present inside the CS style. Even there are no files currently present inside the CS style, but the command is being designed in such a way that you need to recursively delete all the files, and then it can delete the folder. So what you need to do, you have to do the R command, which is the signifies the recursive, which will delete all the files which are present also inside the CS style. So if I do this, then it is going to delete that particular folder. Now we have learned how to create the files, how to remove the files. Now we will look into how you can move the file from one folder to the other folder. Let me create the two folders. One is CS style 1, second one is the CS style 2. If I go inside this CS style 1 and create the file, suppose I create the file as tr.json. If I do ls command, so this tr.json has already been created. If I wanted to copy this file from CS style 1 to CS style 2, how you can do that? Go to that dot which is its previous location, and then go to the CS style 2 and then do the ls. So there are no files currently present inside this folder. So I wanted to copy the file which is present inside the, so I can use this command, use for the routing where actually your file is being present which you wanted to copy it. So I go to its parent location and then go to CS style 1 and then go to the tr.json. So this I wanted to copy at the current location. So current location we signify it with the dot, and the slash and the forward slash has been used, which is used as a delimiter. Even if you don't apply this, it works fine. That particular file is being copied to this place. So as you can see, this file has been copied. So even if you go this CS style 1, so that file is already been present also over there as well. So if I create any other file, suppose tr1.json, as you can see tr1.json is already been present. If I wanted to move this file to CS style 2, how you can? mv is the command you use to move the one file to the another, and the same can be moved with the help of the recursive keyword that you can use in the commands. If you wanted to move a particular folder from one location to the another, so I can use this tr1.json So this is basically the current file, and where I wanted to move. So at the first place I have to write its source location. Even if you are not providing dot over there, it will understand that the file is present at the current location. The file has been moved from the current location to the CSTILE2. If I see that tr1 is not present over there, so if I do ls, now tr1.json is present in the CSTILE2. So this is how you can move one file to the another. So some of the basic command also that you need to learn other than this file handling. After that we will end this video. So suppose you wanted to clear all this which has been shown to you above this particular line, so you can use this clear command to clear all above this. Next, basically the sudo command. So sudo is basically the administrator privileges. If you wanted to install any file, so sometimes it will give you some permission error, so in that case you need to sudo command before running any command. If you wanted to remove any lite.json, if json is only removed with the administrative privileges, so you can use the sudo as the prefix to remove the file. The next command is basically the df, which is used to list your partition and the spaces which are present inside it. So this is how you can check what is the available capacity, what is the used capacity, and what is the size available. So this all things you can check with the help of the dfh command. This will be useful in case of the servers when you wanted to use the alert in your servers, because sometimes you will be saving the multiple files at the particular location in the server, so you are not going to monitor your server every day. So this command will be useful. Suppose we wanted to take the used space, how much it is currently being used, has been reached to 90% usage. If it means that it is 90% full, then it can give you the alert that this particular partition has already been reached to the 90%, so you need to remove some of the unwanted files. So this command is very useful in those places. There is one more command top, which is used to show CPU usage and the process which are currently being running in your system. As you can see, currently these many processes are being executed in your system. If your network is working or not, so you can also check it out from over there as well. If your internet connection is running or not, you can also check it out from this command. You can also check your physical memory, how much it is being used, and also you can check the load average and the CPU usage as well. So load average we can talk it about in some other next video, so you can check all these things with the help of the top command. Not to go in much detail of this, so let's end this video. Hope you really like this video, and if you really like this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, and till then, bye bye.